Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. If you're not on the winter solstice alignment activation session, there are still spaces left. You can reach that also in the link in the description box below. So, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you. So, your own card, Temperance, has jumped out. This is about you finding balance at the moment, but it's also about you getting back to the heart of who you truly are. So your destiny card for the week is the Lover's card, right? So getting back to the heart of who you are and making a decision. For some of you, this is about walking away from a difficult relationship. For some of you, this is about walking away from relationships that are stop, start, on, off, on, off. And it's basically about you choosing yourself, right, for a change. And the thing about Sagittarius is, lots of people say like, they're not necessarily selfish, but Sagittarius is very free as a sign, right? It's always chasing the higher ideals, the higher aspects, and sometimes that looks like just running away from things. And I don't believe that's the case. I think very often when a Sagittarius runs, they're running towards what they think is the right thing for them, or they think is the right next thing for them. This week, though, it's almost like you're planting your feet and you're saying, you know what, I have to pay attention to things closer at home. So if you're in a relationship that has had that, excuse me, I've got itchy nose. If you're in a relationship that's had that sort of experience, where it's on again, off again, yes it is, no it isn't. This week you're choosing yourself. This week you're basically saying, you know what, I can only be responsible for me. I can only take responsibility for myself and for my actions. And it's like you're not sugarcoating any of your own stuff and saying, oh, look at me, I'm a perfect saint. In fact, quite the opposite. It's almost like this week you're looking at what your limitations are, what you're able to give in relationships and what you're not. And also you're looking at what your strengths are and saying, right, what I'm able to give and what I am able to be and what I am is this, this and this. But you're separating the two. It's almost like you're making a decision to complete yourself. You're making a decision to be whole within yourself this week. So your direction this week is the Queen of Pentacles, right? So this is about you not only choosing yourself, not only choosing to put your best foot forward, but it's also about you saying, you know what, I know where it is that I can get the most out of my energy. And this is about you really saying to yourself, is it going to be here? You're looking at the place that you are in your relationships, in your love life, in everything. And you're saying to yourself, is this going to be the place or the person or the relationship or even the connection that suits me best? Am I going to be able to grow or to flourish here? This is about you really asking yourself that on a really deep level. And with the Queen of Pentacles, what you're saying is, I am willing to grow as a person. I'm willing to cultivate who I am, who I'm supposed to be, and become all that I can be. Am I going to be able to do that in this place with this person? This is about you asking that big question this week, right? Really get into the heart of the matter. And the beauty of this is you're not doing the usual Sagittarius thing and running across the plains, right? This week you're planting your feet and saying, right, you know, because the thing is, yes, you are a centaur, but let's talk about your animals, the animal side of your nature, which is the horse, right? Horses need freedom. They need to be able to run. They need passion. They need love. They need excitement. They also need kinship. And with a horse, the other aspect of their energy or their nature is when a horse doesn't want to move, you come what may, unless you are super strong and you can pick the horse up, you'll never get it to budge. They are extremely stubborn when they want to be. And this week you are planting your feet and you're saying, I'm not going to move from this place until I have my answer. Good for you, Sagittarius. Good for you. So let's have a look, see what your insight card is. What's the energy that comes in behind that? And this week you get... You get the Knight of Wands, right? Which is actually a very Sagittarian card as well. So lots of your own energy this week. And your insight card is basically saying, does it make me passionate? Does it really fulfill the passion that I have inside? Does it allow me to utilize my passionate nature? And if not, then this experience, this person, this connection needs to be rethought. This is about you taking time. So this week, although you are planting your feet in the ground, you may ask for time and space from a loved one. You may ask for time and space from a connection, or even a work environment or a work colleague. This is about you creating the distance that you need to make the decision based on what's going to be right for you, and also for any other party that you might be involved in. It's going to be a very interesting and also a very intense week for you guys. You're going to be really deep in thought for a lot of it, and a lot of people won't necessarily get it, but you must walk the path regardless. So your word for the week ahead is... The word for the week ahead is destiny. This is about you stepping forward to decide what your destiny is. And you know what, come what may, yes, some of it is destined. That's why it's called our destiny. But you get to decide what your destiny is as well. And this week you are making a big decision. This is one of the weeks where you say to yourself, right, what is my destiny now in relation to who I have been and where I have been? I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know what it is in the comments. Take care, and I'll see you soon.